We the people news, exposing every move, every tyrant, every badge, every lie. They approve from Mississippi to Texas, up to Utah too. You retaliate against the truth, and the truth hits. Saving dogs in my address, running interstate crews, marshal judges, dirty cops, all the bad actors in view. I survived every trap that your government used. Now I'm back with the facts. We the people news. Yo, started in Mississippi when the Tan Hills lied. A restraining order forged just to keep me outside. No bonfire, no cause, just political pride. And 7 years later, that fraud still rise. Then the state doubled down, built the case off a myth. NBI in the shadows with a badge and a twist. Stalking charges built on my journalism hits. Fabricating affidavits like they reading from a script. Galveston it next on steam fake. What he smelled claimed odor of alcohol, but the tox screen yelled. Zero content detected, still they tossed me in a cell. 11 months in a cage while they manufactured hell in Mississippi.
What's up, Tyrant? Beware.
Leavers lied again, and the judge said yes.
My brother.
Needed 2 years off, fabricated stress, later vacated, overturned, but I still paid the debt. That's the playbook
And we
they
got
use when the
Daisy
truth
May.
breaks through.
Hey,
Retaliate,
good to see you.
suffocate, silence
Good to
what
see
I
you.
do, but I never stop filming, never
Always.
stop pushing
You can always
through, 'cause
count
the
on
people
YouTube.
need the facts. We the people news, we the people news, exposing every move, every tyrant, every badge, every lie. They approve from Mississippi to Texas, up to Utah too. You retaliate against the truth, and the truth hits you. And dogs in my address, running
on,
interstate
everybody.
crews, muscle judges, dirty cops, all the bad actors in view. I survived every trap that your government used. Now I'm back with the facts. We the people news. I moved west to Utah, trying to rebuild clean, but laying PD in Oxford ran across jurisdiction scheme. Said some pictures blasted out the screen. Docs my private new address, 1 hour on scene in a ring to
So I figured I would probably should have done this earlier.
like a county machine. Said a mailbox ain't valid, what the statute they mean. Just obstruction in the trench with a retaliatory lean. Try filming DHS, trespass for walking through. Try filming in airports, ain't retaliatory cue. Every camera that I raise is a threat they construe. But filming ain't a crime, it's a First Amendment view. So I took it.
You gotta work this.
By the stack. Every brief, every motion is me taking it back. They
The rest
can
of y'all
lie, they
just
can
don't
say
need
it,
to
they
see.
can launch their attacks. But the truth is a force that the tyrants can't crack.
Then I realized y'all ain't gotta see it anyways.
Exposing every move, every tyrant, every badge, every lie. They approve from Mississippi to Texas, up to Utah too. You retaliate against the truth, and the truth hits you. Been dogs in my address, running interstate crews, marshal judges.
They keep my channel so shadow banned, it wouldn't really matter anyways.
Then came 25,
And that
Lafayette,
pops up on the
Louisiana.
numbers.
I was filming that court, I was putting truth on the camera. Marshall Nugent waved me forward, staged it like a planner. Then they
How
hit
you
me
doing?
full
How you
force like
doing?
a government hammer. They seized all my gear, then destroyed the
Hey, I need y'all to
Claim
do me a
the
favor.
tax bill occurred, that's a Brady excuse. Evidence gone missing while the marshals cut loose. Then they charged me for disturbing while they silenced my truth. Fixed party calls with judges before charges were made. A gag order pushed like they wanted me.
The other day
caged.
on,
They tried to repress, that's the line that they paid.
Thursday or
So
Friday,
we the people when the truth
I
is engraved.
made some calls to the news. And I did that not for me to call the news and all that. And really, I was hoping that the point would be taken. And I even made mention of it in the live stream. I mean, I'm spread thin. Thin. I can only do so many things. I'm doing my best to keep up with everything. So because I have sales management, I've run sales regions, the easiest way to guide somebody is to show them the process. So I showed you all the process. And I made some calls to different news companies. I don't need to call and report my own news. I don't need to call and report my own case. The hell with that. I mean, news companies don't take interest in somebody calling and letting them know about their own case. News companies want to hear you, the people. That's what's important to them. It's what's going to it's what's sensationalized. What's got people's attention. If the smaller fish, newspapers, radio stations, small TV stations are covering this, it comes natural that the big ones come in tow. they don't want their viewers going anywhere else. And so if people are going to other sources, smaller sources, to find out about different news, the big fish don't want that happening. They want to, they're greedy like that. But they got to see the interest. The First Amendment goes on trial next Monday. The First Amendment went on trial in 1971 with Cohen versus California, when Paul Cohen walked into the federal courthouse wearing a jacket that said "fuck the draft" and was arrested. I believe it was for like a disorderly conduct. They took it all the way to the Supreme Court because, see, it was more than just a charge, an allegation by the government that shouldn't happen. It got right at the heart of freedom of speech, of our liberties. And the same thing holds true today, because this trial coming up Monday is not about the consequence of a potential 30 days in jail on a petty federal charge. It's not what it's about at all. But if you, the people, allow them to get away with ex parte communication with judges, with destruction of exculpatory evidence, the smoking gun, they claim that it was a technological failure in which the video camera footage could not be preserved, showing the misconduct of the marshals in the courthouse. You can see everything else pretty much from my videos. I was waved up there to the front of the courthouse. I was down by the road, and it makes sense. I was protesting the surveillance and the bolos by the marshals. That was what I was doing. I was perfectly fine staying by the road because that was where I had the highest visibility with my size. But when they waved me up there, I don't have much fear. I was on a live stream. I went up there. This 100% is an entrapment defense. But it's hard there shouldn't even be a trial at this point. There should not be a trial at this point. The government provoked this prosecution. They provoked it. They were the ones to weaponize against the First Amendment and journalism. They were. I did my due diligence with FOIA requests to Washington, D.C., that were actually sent out June 27th of this year. Went to the General Counsel in Washington, D.C. for the Department of Justice, for the U.S. Marshal Service. I got acknowledgement. They were late as fuck on returning the results of the FOIA. And lo and behold, on August 23rd, I got the results that I knew were there. That there was this, they were doing a lot of communicating about me. The fuck is going on next door? They went so far as to, let me do this. I'm going to share this tab. It's my website. For those that haven't been there, you should go there. Put this stuff out there because it's, I mean, the public needs to see it. The public needs to see it. Right here. So this letter is from their general counsel in DC. But here's what I want to show you. Can't make that bigger. Let me see how it looks. I know that's small. That's real small. I'm sorry. I'm trying to make it bigger. Here, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm coming. Downloads right there. All right, watch this. Hey, good to see you, Phoenix. We were just talking earlier. Okay. Okay. So this is what I was going to get at. I had to zoom in a little bit. Everything's redacted. This is what I got 2 days before I chose to go up there and protest the U.S. Marshals. We as Americans have the right under the First Amendment. I don't care if you choose to exercise that right or not. We have the right under the First Amendment to redress, to protest. Something's bad, something's fucked up with the government. We have a right to raise our voice and let that be known. You know, the First Amendment is there to cover unpopular speech. You know, it's not there for, you know, things that everybody can agree on. That's not what the First Amendment's for. First Amendment is a it's a line in the sand that says, government, you can't encroach on this civil liberty of the people. That's what the First Amendment's for. That provides freedom of speech, the freedom of religion, the freedom of the press, petitioning, and redress. Or petitioning is redress. Assembly and redress. So look what they say right here. This is what gets very, very concerning. And this is where, guys, y'all need to be calling some news companies. Because here, I'm going to tell you this. Come Monday, I've put every single bit of fight into this. I'm not backing down. Can't. Too much is riding on the line. But tell you what, the First Amendment survived in 1971 in Cohen versus California. It was shown that when Justice Harlan, Supreme Court Justice, said that this is a slippery slope to go down, and that one man's vulgarity is another man's lyric, was what the U.S. Supreme Court said about the word fuck. Okay? Basically, protected speech is protected speech, so long as it's not fighting words. And fighting words, you got to go pretty far, for it to be considered fighting words. Saying "fuck you," "fuck the U.S. Marshals," that's not fighting words. It's not fighting words. Or used in a way that's lewd or facetious, sexual in nature. But I mean, look at this. So on this right here, page 3 of the FOIA request. This is the email that was sent to all the federal judges by the U.S. Marshals. Now, do you believe that the U.S. Marshals are that stupid that they didn't know that they were poisoning the judge pool well in advance? Or do you think that they probably knew what they were doing, and that they were poisoning the pool of judges and putting this information out about me? Let's send it to every federal judge. They knew what they were doing. They knew damn well what they were doing. Most concerning of all is this. It's an email sent from the supervisory U.S. Marshal for the Northern District of Mississippi to the supervisory U.S. Marshal for the let's see. Whoa, didn't realize my screen was all that fucked up. Okay. There we go. Thought I was up on the screen anyways. So there's this email right here that's from the deputy or the supervisory U.S. Marshal. All right. For the Northern District of Mississippi. And in it, he says, per our earlier conversation. So they had a conversation on the phone. And I'll never know what was said on that phone call. Here's his conviction docs from stalking the mayor here in Oxford. It's a felony conviction. He's on unsupervised release. From what I'm told, without a felony charge and probably conviction, they likely wouldn't do anything with him on the state side. I watched the video posted yesterday. You mentioned a DUI arrest to him. Where was he arrested for DUI? In preparation for him showing up at any of our sub offices, I'm going through our local rules. That is conspiracy. Okay? That is 100% conspiracy. They are conspiring to try to have me violated and locked away. This is right after they had conspired with Galveston, Texas, to have me thrown away for a year and a half on a false DWI. I hadn't drank since the end of 2018. That's the facts. Probably only got a few more minutes. I'm over at the library. working on a project. But I do want to hear.
Circle that Monday. Lock it in, lock it tight. National Fuck the Fed Day. Run it. Monday mark red, whole city on alert, alert. Alphabet boys lurk deep in the dirt. FBI creeping like a glitch in the night. Trying to map my whole life off a satellite. Kick those 3 heavy boots, loud steel, but they shake when the truth hit harder than the real. Files on the block, on your mom, on your name, but the story always twisted when they narrate the frame. Surveillance on blast, it's a normalized nick, but we clock every angle that they think we forget. Department of corruption, yeah, the label fits clean. Same tricks, new tech, same paranoid machine. And watch if I say that they build in a cage, replacing our freedom with fear on the page. But every year louder we don't bend, we stay and we circle that money like a kind of display. Play. National Fuck the Feds, they let it bang. 808 shake while the whole crowd sing. They pray on the weak, but the streets don't sing. And we rise wide awake when they slither and creep. National Fuck the Feds, they run that back. For the ones they pinned in the stack, not violence.
Apparently, I got a little bit of a delay.
Next up, marshals, heavy steps in the fall. Cross state, hunts like a wolf with a badge in the jaw. Says justice, but we know that script, dragnet wide. Every name gets clipped, every raid prepped up like a flex on the ground. But procedure ain't justice with no truth around. Another file closed, another body misplaced. Same chase, same case, just a different face. They been running that route since the system began, treating shadows like suspects and suspects like playing. But we flip that weight into fearing the flame, and that money hit back like a claim, reclaim. National Fuck the Feds, they feel that roll. Our hearts synced up with the kick and the flow. This ain't hate, it's the right to demand truth, rights, dignity, not blood on our head. National Fuck the Feds, they run that back. Last round attorneys with the quorum stand, stacking charges sky high just to force your hand. Plea out or drown, that's the deal they imply. Make the truth take a seat while the stats stay high. Inflated in diamond like balloons and hum, so the numbers look strong. Know the justice is smart, twisted words and they're not been inclined this tight. Call it fair trial while they rig that fight, but we break that cycle, stand tall, no sway, and we caught it true deep in November's day.
No, I didn't fucking vote for Kamala. Why you motherfuckers always gotta turn shit into fucking politics? Fuck the Republicans and fuck the Democrats. Both of them are fucks. I mean, it's
Circle that Monday, November 24th.
There's a knock on the window telling me it's time for me to go.
National Fuck the Feds Day. Forever that name.
Hey, one more for you. I gotta pack my stuff up while playing this. I might give you two more. Yeah, this one and one more.
They said quiet, just play your part. But I lost it all trying to listen to my heart. Friends fell off when the fire got real. Family vanished when the wounds wouldn't heal. Lydia's face in my mind through the dark. Her laugh echo loud, it's my spark in the arc. Marriage gone like a whispering wind. While I stood for the truth, they ain't want me defend. Felt betrayal from the ones I fed. Same ones now praying, I wound up dead. Courtroom lies, I ain't for to retreat. Even caged in the system, I refuse defeat. Took every loss, still sharpen my aim. They laugh when I cried, now remember my name. Gave up peace, gave up love, gave up art, but I never gave up. I I listened to my heart. They took my freedom, took my name, took my life apart, but I still stood tall. I just listened to my heart. Lost love, lost friends, left me out in the dark, but I never lost soul. I just listened to my heart. They can't kill truth, can't change what's real, can't stop this voice or the way I feel. So through the pain, the war, the cold, the start, I walk this road alone, still listening to my heart. Every tear I shed became a weapon in my chest. Every sleepless night just put my will to the test. I ain't just fighting charges, I'm fighting for my name, for my kids to know they daddy never bowed to shame. They took my time, my home, my spark, but couldn't dim the fire burning deep in my heart. Let them judge, let them lie, tear my story apart, but I still breathe truth.
Hey, what's up, guys? I see I just jumped on there. I'm actually just in the process of packing up, so I might have to come live again here in just a little bit. I'm at the library right now.
Didn't flinch when they brought on the heat. Didn't break when the devil tried taking my seat. Didn't fold when the system played dirty. Told them I was built for the war. They ain't worthy. Madeline gone, yeah, the silence hit hard. Like echoes of laughter trapped in the yard. Friends dipped quick. Love turned to ash. Still I rose from the smoke with a rebel stash. I lost years they could never give back. Now I'm climbing out the wreck with the truth on my back. Taught me down, but I stood from the start, and I'm down this hill. I still listen to
I need you to make some calls for me, though, to the news companies. For sure, for sure.
This one's for the record. For every camera they smash, every right they violated, every lie they told under oath.
I'm bringing up, man. Is there
Circle
somebody
this day on your calendar.
Is there? Yeah. Okay.
3 times a
I
week.
didn't know that. I had to check the schedule. I didn't see anybody on there yet.
Happy fuck the cops day.
Alright, yeah,
Say it loud,
I'm
say
getting
it
back
proper.
up.
Every badge that broke the law, then hid behind the crowd. Happy fuck the cops day. Blue wall coming down, constitutional violations all across this town. They say protect and serve, but who they really protecting? Qualified immunity got them feeling like they above correction. Plant evidence in your car, lie straight to your face. Choke you out on camera, then claim they felt unsafe. Body cam malfunction right when the truth occurs. Internal investigation always gets deferred. We investigated ourselves, found nothing wrong. Meanwhile, another family singing that same sad song. Traffic stop for nothing, escalate the scene. Turn a broken taillight into a life or death dream. Reach for your license like they asked you to. Now you're on the pavement, red and white and blue. They took an oath, swore to uphold the Constitution, but the only thing they serving is their own institution. So happy fuck the cops day for every right they stole, every cell phone smashed, every story left untold. Happy fuck the cops day. Mark it on the wall for every planted evidence, back every falsified call. Happy fuck the cops day. Let the truth ring out. First Amendment retaliation, that's what this about. First Amendment audit, just standing with a camera. Suddenly you're suspicious, suddenly you're a danger. Idea go to jail for exercising rights. Turn a peaceful documentation into constitutional fights. Terry stop for nothing, articulable my ass. Walking while existing in the neighborhood, they harass. Stopping frisk policies, targeting the poor. Fourth Amendment protections, they don't knock no more. No knock raids, wrong address, wrong house. Flashbang in the baby's crib, then they all walk out. Qualified immunity means they never pay. Civil rights violations every single day. Brady violations stacking exculpatory evidence. Hidden another wrongful conviction of a family's world isn't living. Testily and on the stand, it's an open secret crime. Prosecutors never charge, it happens all the time. So happy fuck the cops day for every false report, every manufactured probable cause that died in court. For every witness threatened, every case they fabricated, every constitutional right systematically violated. They want respect, but respect is earned. Not given by a badge, not given by a uniform. You want community support, try accountability. Stop hiding behind immunity, start acting with integrity. Good cops exist, we know that's true, but the system that protects the bad implicates you too. Silence is compliance when you see the wrong. Blue wall of silence been standing way too long. So this day ain't hate, it's demanding something better. It's refusing to accept the status quo forever. It's saying we see you, we document your crimes, we're not backing down. Not this time. From Rodney King to George Floyd, the cameras don't lie, but the system keeps protecting the ones who testify that they fear for their life while kneeling on the neck. Constitutional protections, what the fuck you expect? Woo! Civil rights lawsuits paid out by the city, taxpayers foot the bill, while cops get their committee to decide if policy was followed. Case dismissed, no fault found. Another settlement paid, another victim in in the ground. So happy fuck the cops day. Raise your voice up high for every person brutalized, for every official lie. Happy fuck the cops day. This is our demand, accountability and justice across the stolen land. Happy fuck the cops day. First, Fourth, Fifth Amendment. Constitutional protections not optional, not depending on your badge. Your gang colors blue don't make you right. We the people standing up, we're taking back tonight. 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We remember what you took, we remember it my day. Turned it to a nightmare by a badge and gun. Happy for the cops day, revolution's just begun. Nah, anti-cop, anti-corruption, anti-tyranny and a constitution, no destruction. Pro-accountability, pro-justice for all. Happy for the cops day, watch that blue wall fall.
I appreciate it. Trying to change the camera so I can show you what I was looking at out the window up here. I can't. All right, well, my hands full. I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna go ahead and end this live stream, guys. And everything just fell out of my bag. All right. I'm gonna come back live here in a little bit because I didn't finish my discussion. So for sure. So y'all, hey, do me a favor, reach out if you got some regional news stations, let them know what all is on the line. Everything's on the website, WTPnews.org. I got some other announcements I'm going to make as well, possibly this evening. All right, y'all take care.